Always remember, you won't be able to heal unless you distance yourself from whatever is causing you pain. Good morning, friends. How we all doing? It's getting towards the end of the week. It's Thursday. How's everybody doing? You hanging in there? There's a lot of crap going on in the world. Is everybody okay? Check in. If we have any Ukrainian friends out there, check in. Let us know that you're okay. There's a lot going on in the world, and we're all concerned about it. Anyways, for those of you who have not been here before, my name is Lissa. I am the soap chef here on this channel where we make all things with a rather good lather. And for those of you who have been here before and come back time and time again, I appreciate you guys so much. You're helping my channel to grow organically, slowly, naturally, which I love. I love that you guys come here to support this. It's really a great thing. What are we doing today? We're just going to be replenishing soaps today. I have quite enough, actually, to get started with our first event, which is in 2 weeks. I have lots and lots of soap, and I've been busy redoing some things, rebranding. Not rebranding, I shouldn't say rebranding. Continuing on with my brand and just making things more cohesive, so that, because time and time again when we're out at events, we'll have customers come into the booth and say, oh, hey, were you at ABC event? I recognize your brand and I bought some soaps from you there. I bought some lotions or bath bombs or whatever the product is. But the point being is that they're recognizing the brand, which is totally different than what I did 20 years ago. The whole brand, the colors, the logo, the name of the business, everything is completely different. So people would not necessarily know me from years ago just by looking. So I've been busy doing that. Lots and lots of new products. And by new, I mean things that I haven't made in a very, very long time. And so I have reformulated them. I've tweaked them just a little bit, made them better. The packaging is cohesive. The labeling is cohesive. All my color schemes are matching. Everything is really coming together quite nicely. I'm being contacted pretty much every month. I get at least 2 inquiries from organizers of events who are asking if we're available for their event. I just got one this morning, actually. So that's a good thing. So what else is new? I'm finally over my sickness. Sick for weeks and weeks and weeks. I still have a little bit of a cough. That's just gonna hang on until spring. It's just the way it goes for me. But I don't have COVID, thank goodness. Let me knock on that wood. I did test myself. Excuse me, see, there's the cough. So anyways, that's okay. What else is good? Mr. Soap Chef has been really busy taking care of the new vehicle that we purchased exclusively for the vehicle. It's a huge, I think I've mentioned this on the channel before. It's a huge, like a cargo van, but it's an extended cargo van that was built to be a medical transport vehicle. So it's got the high top on it. It's a little bit wider. It's a lot longer. It actually had the wheelchair tie downs in there, and it had the V-bars for the gurneys to be put in there. So he's been busily taking care of that, doing a whole bunch of different things. We're going to be getting some graphics and logos and wraparounds and things like that at some point. So that's great, and we've got lots of events. We're being really picky and choosy this year. We are not going to be jumping on every single event that comes our way. We didn't do that last year, but we did enough of it that it just didn't sit well with me. And if I'm being completely transparent, which you guys, if you have been here before and you know me, I say it like it is, you guys. You know what I mean? There's no beating around the bush. On this channel, I talk about a lot of different things. It's not just I turn on the camera, I make the soap, you guys watch me make the soap or whatever product it is, and that's the end of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot, I mean a real lot, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other creators who have their own channels that do exactly that. They will turn on the camera, go make the soap, you watch the soap, they say goodbye, and that's the end of it. I talk, I like to talk, I have opinions about things, and I will talk about them, because I'm allowed to, so I'm gonna. I tend to gravitate towards channels that engage with their audience so we can get to know each other. Like, I'm subscribed to a lot of different people, but there's just a couple of channels that I watch regularly, consistently, because either A, they're extremely entertaining, B, they're extremely educational, but more importantly, they talk to you. And there's an interaction going on. And so like when these channels go and do a live or they do a premiere and then they are in the chat with you, it's a great way to get to know one another. We're all in there, we're talking amongst ourselves, you get to see the different personalities, you get to know one another where you ordinarily would not. And so those are the type of channels that I gravitate towards, and this is one of those channels. I like to talk to you guys, I like the interaction back and forth. So if that's not your cup of tea, believe me, I will never take offense to that. If you would just rather go and watch somebody turn on the camera, make the soap, thank you, goodbye, turn off the camera, there's a lot of YouTube channels that offer you exactly that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. But on this channel, I like the back and forth interaction. I like to get to know my audience. They're getting to know me. And so we're forming friendships, we're forming camaraderie, support systems. It's just a wonderful thing. And so that's what my channel is all about. But there's lots and lots of good things going on right now in the midst of crisis all over the damn world. You know, in one aspect, I almost feel bad for being in a position mentally where I am calm, I'm peaceful, everything is cohesive, everything is just going really well, and I feel bad about that. A lot of times, actually, I was just talking to Mr. Soap Chef this morning about it, about how bad I feel when these people over there in the Ukraine, and even the Russian people didn't start this thing. Their leader did, the Russian people did not. And the Ukrainian people, God bless them, man. They are some strong MRFers, to be sure. You know what I mean? And they are fighting hard. And so my concentration and my thoughts and any type of positive energy, I'm trying to transfer it over there, you know, and to be with those people. Anyways, what else? No, everything else is good with me and the business, and things are moving along, and I'm being way more picky and choosy this year. So there's, you know, several local vendors here who will jump on every single event that ever comes that, you know, their way. And I just can't do that. You know, I fell into the trap last year where I was almost feeling pressured to do the exact same thing. And I did do a couple things like that, and it stressed me the hell out, y'all. So I'm not doing that again. It's like if Mrs. Smith across the street opened up her front lawn and said, hey, you want to come over and have an event in my front lawn? I'm telling you, these local vendors will jump on that. Front lawn, oh sure, why not? Like every single thing, whether it has anything to do with your business or not, your products or not, your business model or not, it doesn't matter. And I don't know what that mentality is all about, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's greed. I don't know if it's you want to be the only one who does these events, and so you want to try to get in there quick right in the beginning. I don't really know. I don't care. I don't really pay too much attention to what other people are doing. I'm bringing it up solely to let y'all know where I am at with my business and how we are going to be moving forward this year and relying on one another in our business with our business model and what is best for our business, and being extremely picky and choosy with the events that we choose to attend this year and not jumping on every single thing that comes our way. Not that we did that last year, but we did enough of it that it didn't sit well with me, and it stressed me the hell out. I am not trying to go back that road again. We're going forward. We are not looking back. So let everybody else go and jump on every single thing that ever comes their way. No matter what their reason is, I could care less. We are taking care of our business, and we are concerned with and focused on and paying attention to ourselves, okay? We did 44 events in 38 weeks last season. I'm not doing that again. Mrs. Soap Chef was stressed out, y'all. I ain't doing that again. So we are being way more picky and choosy this year. We are only attending events that are a really good fit for us and for our business. So without further ado, you guys want to go get cooking over there? We're going to make some truly patchouli. Come on, let's go make some. Okay, friends, you ready to get cooking? We're going to make some truly patchouli. I have everything all ready to go here. I've got all my oils ready, my lye solution ready. I've got some orange mica already dispersed in some warmed oils that I took from my main batch. I also have some trial by fire red mica dispersed in some of my warmed oils. So those two things are ready to go. Glasses are going to go on. And we're just going to get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Here we go. Lye solution into the pool. All right, let's give it a blend. Let's see if we're emulsified yet. See if anybody is going to separate off of here. Looks like everybody's playing well together. Nobody's separating yet. Good. Alright, we're going to split off some of the batch here because we're just going to have the two colors. We're going to do the orange, that's going to be the bottom layer. Alright, let's split some of this off. There we go, good enough. Stick that off to the side. That's going to be the red. Alright, now we're just going to get in here with our whisk. We're not even going to use the stick blender anymore. We're just going to whisk this color all together here, and then we're going to add our fragrance. I'm using a lot less of my fragrance than I normally would because it's patchouli and it's extremely strong. So I'm doing slightly more than half of what I should be using because I just know it's going to be really, really strong. Patchouli is just one of those things that less is more. You either love patchouli or you hate it. I love it. Mr. Soap Chef hates it. Lots of other people hate it. But I have a ton of customers who absolutely love it. So, all right, that's looking pretty good. So like I said, here's my patchouli essential oil, and you can see just how dark that is. It's like almost black, thick syrup. So let me grab a smaller spatula, and we're going to put about half of this in, and then we're going to save, actually before I do that, I'm going to actually pour some of this out just for the top. There's something I want to do to the top here. That's good enough, just a very little bit. All right, yeah, that's plenty. Well, actually I'm doing 2 loaves today, so that's probably not enough. Let me put a little more. Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, now we can go ahead and add about half of our patchouli. I love the smell. I really do. I love, love, love it. I used to do a mix of patchouli and orange, and I called it Orange Patch. And my patchouli lovers didn't like that. They didn't want anything else other than patchouli. So, okay, let me give the people what the people want. And this is going to darken up this orange too, because, you know, you guys saw just how black, really, that patchouli oil is. All right, let's get our 2 molds, and we're just gonna get this right in there. All right, let's get this scraped out here. Good to the last drop. And then we're going to have to wait just a little bit because I'm going to be using a soap scraper for this layer before I put that next layer on. So I will pause the camera while this is setting up, and then we'll come back in just a minute or 2. Okay, yeah, this is pretty loose, so we're going to pause for just 1 moment, and then we're going to come back when this is set up a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and take our soap scraper and do the thing. All right, be back in a second. Okay, we are set up enough so that we can go ahead and use our scrapey. I already did a little bit of a test run, so let's go ahead and stick this down in here, and we're going to scrape all the way across. Scraping off the excess, and then we'll come back the other way. I like this scraper because it doesn't really have too much waste. Just use this spatula. We're going to scrape off what we can off of the other side. And we're actually just going to put this back into the other mold, because waste not, want not. Somehow, some way, we try to incorporate everything back in here so we're not wasting a whole bunch. And I'm glad that I only did a little bit of the patchouli scent, because it's strong, you guys. Patchouli's strong. All right, let's go ahead and go all the way over here. Messy process. Make sure I'm getting this middle area here. It's not quite deep enough. I hardly ever do soap scrapers because it makes a god-awful mess. I love the look of it. I really do. I love it. Love the look of soap scraper soaps. But, dear God, I hate creating messily. But that's the nature of what we do. All right, so in the meantime, our other batter here has gotten quite solid. So we're just going to give that a little bit of a stir. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to add our color and our fragrance, and that's going to loosen it up a little bit more. All right, so we're going to put our Trial by Fire right in here. I need to get some more. I'm running real low, dangerously low actually. Again, try to get every last little bit. Between colorant and fragrance, I'm telling you, the cost of this craft is ridiculous, and it's not getting any better. All right, let's give this a mix. I only used 1 tablespoon of the Trial by Fire for this because I didn't want it to be staining people's skin. I want a red, but I don't want it to stain anybody. And then with the orange, I put 1½ tablespoons because I knew that that was going to be turning a little bit on the brownish side due to the patchouli oil. All right, so into the pool we go with the rest of our patchouli. Let me grab my small spatula. Scrape out every last little drop. I'll tell you, I don't know how the candle makers are surviving because, you know, you can do a 10% load depending on what it is you're making. Like I do squeezy wax, and you can double the scent load on that. So I don't know how the candle makers are surviving as far as, you know, it's really expensive. And if you are doing something that you can do double the scent load, the cost, oh my goodness, it's just ridiculous. All right, everything looks really good. Make sure I get this fragrance all mixed down in there so we don't have any oil pockets later. Okay. Move this into the frame so you guys can see. All right, I'm probably going to have to do this backhanded. All right, give me just a few moments here. Scrape this big container out. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've given this a smack down on the floor, and I scraped my container out real well. And then I went ahead and I put some bubble wrap on the top with a little bit of a texture, I guess, or a design. And so now we're just going to take the little bit of orange that we had set aside. Now this is unscented. We didn't put any scent in here. And we're just going to put a little bit down the side that does not have the bubble wrap. And we'll just smooth that out as best we can. This is starting to get pretty thick. Let's just see how much of this we're actually going to need. Because I have my two little, I just grabbed a couple of silicone cupcake liners off to the side here in case I have a lot of extra. right, that's actually going to be good enough. I don't want to get too freaking anal about it, jeez. All right, let's get the rest of this out of here and into this cupcake wrapper, and at least we'll have a little bit of soap left, and I'll use that at home. I love patchouli. It'll drive Mr. Soap Chef absolutely insane because he can't stand it. All right, I can't do that over there, sorry. I gotta come way over here, you guys. Yeah, he will not like it. I came home the other day. What was I making the other day? Oh, I was filling up smaller essential oils. And so I was rebottling, and I had to have had some on my clothing. So I came home, and Mr. Soap Chef immediately is like, "Oh, you got that old lady smell, don't ya?" He really hates patchouli, y'all. Oh, God. All right, so yeah, this is just a very, very little leftover. Not that much at all. But waste not, want not, you know. I'll use that later. All right, let me just wipe my hands off here, even though I have gloves on. All right, let's just do a little sprinkle on the top. Grab a clean spoon here. Look at these cranberry seeds, you guys. Look at the color. Isn't that fantastic? Love, love, love. All right, just a little bit of a sprinkling. Nothing too extraordinary, nothing too extreme. Just very, very light little sprinkle. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, now for you. And then we'll go ahead and give it a little spritz of alcohol. And we'll go and cover these girls up, insulate them. And we will come back tomorrow. Well, a couple seconds for you guys, tomorrow for me. We will unmold and cut and see what this looks like on the inside. Just a little bit more over here. So each bar gets a little bit. I love the color of these cranberry seeds. And honestly, I don't even remember where. I just got these recently. I did a video not too long ago, and I had mentioned where I got these. And that's how my brain is. I already forgot. I really don't even remember. It was one of our regular suppliers that we all use. But hell if I know. All right, that's that. Let's get our 99% alcohol. Oh, if I can get the top off. Okay, squirts. Oh, and by the way, before I put my plastic wrap down, the bubble wrap, I did go ahead and spritz the top liberally, and then I went ahead and put that bubble wrap down. Okay, so let me just bring one of these in for a close-up. Put you off to the side, and we'll bring one of these in for a close-up. All right, so this is our truly patchouli. Don't mind the mess. Tomorrow when I peel that bubble wrap off, it's going to look very nice. Alrighty, that is going to do it for today's episode of What's Cooking. Alrighty, you guys, I want to thank you so much for coming by today. Your support literally means everything to me, because without you, I wouldn't even be doing this. You know, when I first started my channel, it was just for fun, just to, what the hell, I might as well make a couple videos while I'm working, no big deal. And now I've gotten to know a lot of you. You know, when we do a live, or one of the other channels that we all watch, you know, does a live, and we all get in there and we're getting to know one another, and I've come to love all of you so very much. So I appreciate your support big time. You have no idea, because you are helping me to grow my channel organically. All right, I'm going to continue to clean just the insides of the mold real quick off camera. But that's going to do it for today, you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed the video today. And if you did, I invite you to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, I also invite you to do that. So that's going to do it for today, you guys. We're going to go ahead and come back in a few seconds for you, tomorrow for me, and we're going to unmold and cut into that truly patchouli and see what it looks like on the inside. Hang on just a few seconds and we'll be right back. Okay friends, it is the next day and we are going to cut into this truly patchouli and take a look at the inside. It actually was really soft, much to my surprise. So I'm going to take you in for a close-up and I'm going to peel off this bubble wrap. I think the reason why is because I inadvertently had forgotten to put sodium lactate into this batch. For whatever reason, the Nurture soap molds for me don't release well. And so I absolutely have to put sodium lactate into my lye water to get my soap to release from these liners. But anyways, let's see if I can do this without making a catastrophe out of it. We're just going to pull this bubble wrap off. A little bit of ASMR for y'all. But yeah, this soap is quite sticky and tacky and soft yet. That was really satisfying. All right, let's put you down here and see what else we can do. Hopefully we won't damage anything, because it really is. Look, you can even see by my gloves. You know, some of it is coming off. I had a hell of a time getting this out of the mold, actually. So give me just one moment to line this up properly. Truly patchouli. All right, let's take one out of the middle. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, pretty. And there's the top. So we had that bubble wrap on that side, obviously, and then we just put the orange on the other side and sprinkled that with our cranberry seeds. All right, let's pull one over here. Cool. Uh-oh, we got a little glycerin river. Woohoo! Love it. I like when that happens. I enjoy glycerin rivers. Yeah, this is cool. I'm happy with this. All right, put that one there, and let's do one over here towards the end. Coolio. Okay, at any rate, that is going to do it for this video. We're going to wrap this up and get this up on the channel momentarily. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is you have going on. Stay safe this weekend. Here in the Northeast, we're going to be getting a little bit pummeled tomorrow with some snow. So tomorrow's going to be computer day for me. I won't even be over here. I'll be at home working on the computer, doing those type of things. But you guys stay safe, be well, take care of yourselves, okay? Be kind and stay humble. We will see you soon.